How's it going, guys? I'm thrilled to be able to bring you this video where I show you a really easy way to play the Star Wars theme. We'll be covering just the melody and then how to play the chords and the melody together. Quick links are in the description. And if you put a capo at 3rd fret, this is even in the key of the original recordings. You'll find a link to the tab in the description also. But if there's anything that you do struggle with in this tutorial, check out my free fingerstyle mini-series called Rudiments of Fingerstyle. It's just here, where I take you through the principles of how to play single notes, so the G major scale is what we're using here, and the chords at the same time, and at least bass notes at the same time, like this. If you really want to get into doing that, I highly recommend that series, but let's get straight in for a close-up on how to play a Star Wars theme. Okay, so to begin, we just need to play string 4 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then the main melody would just be on the open 3rd string. Da, 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 da. And then we want to put the little finger really on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And they're the first opening notes. 0, 0, 0. So just string 4, string 3, and string 2 with the little finger. And then we have this little run after this little finger, okay, which is all going to be done with the 1st finger so that we can play a chord at the same time. Those 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. This is 1st fret of the 2nd string to open, 2nd fret, string 3. And this is walking down this G major scale, which is why I highly recommend learning that G major scale from this video just here first. It's highly recommended. But let's continue on. So we're going 1, 2, 3, all with the 1st finger. And then that melody again is on the little finger, but it's on the thinnest string this time. Okay, so let's have a recap. 4th string 3 times. Open 3rd string. Little finger, 2nd string. Melody with the 1st finger. Little finger again. And if we then put the little finger a string down, it's 1st, open, then 2nd fret, a string lower, we have that main hook. And we can cycle this a few times just to get used to it. It's really, really good idea. This is the faster bit. And just to end it, and then it would be here. Da, 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 da. Let's do that one more time and then we'll add chords to it. So from string 4. Now we've used only fingers 1 and 4 so far, so that we can add chords to this, and those chords are going to be the G chord and a D7 basically. Really just play with the first 2 fingers like this when we do it in context, as to get a feel for this. Da 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 da, D7 and G, E, and then the easier F, so the F major 7 to a normal D. Da, 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 G, G, D7, G, G, D7, G, G, F to a D. And then we add that to the melody that we've just done. Now, if you want to use the tab that I'm using here, the link's in the description, and I think that would be best to learn this melody arrangement if you want to put the chords to it also. But to show you, it's exactly the same as we started before, but this time we're going to play a G chord and stop at string 3. Okay, so which So we're ensuring that that melody note is the highest note that's heard, and that's how we're putting this melody along to it. So it's the highest note that our ear hears as the melody in this context. So just to recap, I'm playing the G chord like this. Strum the thickest 4 strings only. Little finger added. We add that note, and then we play that D7 we did before. And back to a G. And then to end it, we go to that F. And that's how we'd put the melody to it as well. One more recap through that before we move on to section B. So this is section A, the main theme, starting from the 4th string. 1, 2, 3. And then to the F, and to a D. Last time. Now we're on to section B, which would sound like this. Etc. We've got a couple more lines after that, but let me show you what we're going for here. So we again begin on string 4, but we play it twice. We strum the thickest 2 strings of a C chord to just strings 5 and 4, and play 4 again. And then we walk down the G major scale, but from the C note. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 0. 2, 0. That first bar again. Back up the notes we've just come from. It's a hammer on, open to 2nd fret to get it a little bit quicker. So this would be 1, and then 2 to 4. It's going to be similar to that again, so let's have a recap from the beginning, from open 4th string, 2, 3, the only tricky bit there, I guess, is the hammer on. And if you hit that first finger fairly flat, so string 3 flat, you go up to the tip, and then we get string 4, and we finish that melody. Da 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 da, flat, tip of the finger, that's the way. Almost the same again. But there, we just play 3 notes out of a B flat chord, and that is, or 3 strings out of it, so string 2, 3 and 4. So just strum strings 2, 3 and 4, however you want to play it. You could play it with a bar if you wanted. And then to a D. And that finishes that melody. Da, 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 da. Same as the beginning of section B now. Now this next bit is a little tricky, but it's okay. It's just the fingers we use are a little tougher. So the best way I've found to play it is using the middle finger to finish off this melody. And then the 3rd finger's free to move to here. 3rd fret of string 2 to play this. That way we can keep this chord going. And have more of those chord tones ringing out. So that again was 3rd finger, 3rd fret, hit the thinnest 3 strings all at the same fret in a line, lift off that little finger and first finger goes down, at first fret. And after that we're just playing the melody, but I'm trying to keep that middle finger down for as long as possible so it's still ringing out. But those notes would be 3rd fret, so 3rd, 1st, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 0. And then we strum the D. Recap through section B from the top. 2, 3. And then if you were playing this unaccompanied, you'd go back to section A. So if you need any help with that, you've got the tab, and the link to which is in the description. And you've got that Rudiments of Fingerstyle series, which is up here to show you how to play the G major scale and how to play that while keeping chord tones playing as well. And do that kind of thing. Let's just finish this lesson with the Millennium Falcon theme. Just really short, really easy. Let's give this a go. Again, starting on string 4, but this time we're going to have the middle finger down at 3rd fret. So it's 3rd fret, 2 picks to the open 4th string. And then we go down a string and play 1st fret to the open. Now here's the tricky bit, hammer on and flick off. Pick the open string, hammer, flick off, and 3 to 0 on string 4. 2, 3. That's how to play the Star Wars theme. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you've enjoyed this video.